Love and Fear and Murder, a night that changed everything. She measured her life in tiny white pills, not by dates, not by memories, but by the empty spaces left behind in a medicine strip she never questioned. She never read the warnings inside the box. She folded the leaflet once, tucked it inside a book, and closed it forever, just like she did with the parts of her life she didn't want to face. The house was silent, painfully silent, until the door opened. A slow creak. A small sound, a life-changing moment. The pill jammed in her throat. She choked, coughing, dropping to her knees. Through blurry, watering eyes, she saw only boots. Heavy, unfamiliar, standing still in the doorway like a threat that had already arrived. She hated routine. But routine was the only thing keeping her sane. She was never meant to be home that night. Plans changed. A friend canceled. Destiny didn't. The boots stepped forward, one step at a time. Calm, certain, dangerous. Her heart slammed like fists against ribs. The clock kept ticking, cold and unaffected. Something inside her whispered, "If you want to live, live now." She stood. The figure had no face in the darkness, but she could feel a smile, sharp, mocking, unnatural. It didn't chase her. It let her run, and she did kitchen counter. Cold metal in hand, a meat, tenderizer, heavy, solid, truthful. One strike could end everything, but she didn't get the first move. A hand crushed around her arm. Pain detonated through bone and nerve. She kicked, heel hitting flesh. The figure stumbled. A chance cracked open. She swung, missed. Her back hit the floor. Air vanished from her lungs, but her grip never loosened. Then a noise. Small, accidental, distracting. Enough. She ripped free, rose, and swung again. Impact at metal-kissed skull. Sound turned sickeningly real. Blood whispered downward. But adrenaline doesn't stop at one hit. She struck again, and again, until silence replaced struggle, until her arms shook, until the night stopped breathing. Dragging the body was harder than killing it. Dead weight argued with every inch. The floor painted a trail of confession behind her. A familiar cologne hit her nose, her stomach twisted. Bathroom, drop, thud. She walked away, kettle on, hands shaking. Voicemail playing. "I know you hate him, but I thought, maybe you two deserve to talk one last time." Pause. Mike was crying. "I gave him your spare key. I shouldn't have, but..." The kettle screamed. She sprinted, flung the bathroom door open, turned the body over, face revealed. Mike. Her world shattered into acid and regret. She fell, choking on the truth, emptying pain onto tiled cold beside the man she once loved. She scrubbed. She washed. She bleached away evidence, but guilt doesn't dissolve. Then came the lights, the sirens, the tape, the cameras, the judgment in strangers' eyes. The pill strip was found in her trash, a meaningless detail to her, proof of devotion to them. A courtroom later turned her life into a story. Her wrists were locked. The room was colder than regret. The verdict was decided long before the judge spoke. Then came the question, "Do you plead guilty to the murder of Michael Ridge?" She laughed, not because it was funny, but because it was painfully accurate. She had spent years dying quietly. That night, she just survived loudly. She looked at her hands. Still red in memory, if not in color. She lifted her chin and spoke the only truth left. Guilty. Not a confession. A conclusion. Not an ending. A beginning born from blood, heartbreak, and survival.